It's another hot day in Orlando, Florida. Alright guys, so back on the bus conversion here. I had made a decision a couple days ago that I was going to attempt welding on this bus myself. And you know, I had originally planned to hire a guy. I kind of had it lined up and it was going to cost me $800 to $900 to have him weld these supports in. But I thought, you know, I mean, I'm a talented guy, a jack of all trades, master of all. So I'm going to show you guys my first weld. Eesh. So you welders out there, be prepared, sit down. So my first weld looked like this right here. Don't worry, I'm gonna redo it. I know it's awful. And I knew when I did it, I'm like, this is awful. I've seen good welds and I know what they look like, but there is hope for me because as I did more and more, I got better at it. I'm gonna show you one of my more recent welds down here. So this is more what my welds are looking like now. I feel very confident that I'm learning and I feel very confident the welds are taking a good hold. You know, I've grabbed a hammer, banged on, you know, the steel pipes just to make sure they're in there and the welds are solid. I don't have any you know, worries that the welds are gonna come undone. I am gonna redo the welds that don't look so good because now I've kind of got it down a bit. I understand how welding works a little bit better, and so I'm gonna redo some of those welds. There's another thing I did not know as an amateur welder. You'll notice I'm wearing a button-up shirt here and I've got a t-shirt under it and it probably doesn't match. So I was out here the other day welding away, and well, as the evening went on, you know, I was in the bus and I noticed my left arm was just turning bright red here, and I'm like, what? I thought, oh, I was out in the sun today, I got sunburnt. Well, it got worse and worse, and it was so painful I couldn't even sleep that night hardly. Every time I moved, I would wake up. So I did some research online and sure enough, found out you can get a sun-style burn on your arms or any exposed skin from welding. So that's another thing. Now I've got undershirt and this shirt on because the next day I put this shirt on and I still got burnt through my shirt. So it's so if you're gonna weld, protect your skin. Also make sure you have a good pair of welding gloves, which I do. And so today I'm just gonna get back to welding these supports in place. We've got all our sheet metal ready to go on. And you know, when we went to the sheet metal place, we gave them all the sizes we needed and they pre-cut everything for us, so it's all professionally cut. It won't look bad when it's installed. It'll look nice, clean, factory style cuts on it. So that's another, you know, when you go and get your sheet metal, make sure you have your sizes all ready, and so that they can cut the sizes for you. What are you guys doing?
Playing monkey in the middle.
Who's the monkey in the middle? Sethy, are you the monkey in the middle?
But,
All right, let's get to welding. You do not ever want to weld without a mask on. It will damage your eyes, destroy your eyes, ruin your eyes. So the first thing that I'm doing is I'm making sure that these supports are in line with one another. So I'm strapping a 2x4 to it. Now when I'm doing my welding, that 2x4 might catch fire. You just gotta blow it out, just keep an eye on it because of how hot it is. And then another thing is because the steel that I got is not really wide enough to fit in this gap, I'm having to put a plate in like this. It's an 1/8 inch steel, having to put a plate in right there. So let's go ahead and give this a try. Okay, so we're about to put up our very first galvanized metal panel, and I've already put some panel adhesive around this area. We're gonna put it on, and then Julie is gonna screw through these existing holes from the inside, drill those out, and then I'm gonna
through the panel.
Yeah, through the panel, and I'm gonna screw in. So here we go.
It's the putty.
Yes. Right there. All right, if you could get a screw like here somewhere, just don't get your finger. All right. All right, let me go ahead and get a screw in that.
That hurt.
All right. We've got our first panel on.
Okay, so here's the
screws, the huge screw bin.
Do you want me to just pour some into the bin that you have?
Yeah, let's do that. Here.
Alright, ready, set, go!
So what we're doing now is we're just going back. We're re-drilling the holes that were already existing and just filling those all back in, so it'll still rather look factory, I hope. Cool. So Julie's screwing them from the inside, drilling them out because there's already pre-drilled holes there. And then I'm just screwing the screws in from the outside. Woo! 2 panels on. What we're doing now is we're just reattaching this up here, which is the roof metal, back over top of this. I put some panel adhesive under there. Julie's on the inside re-drilling the holes back out so we can easily just drill back in. And it's coming along nicely. The drip edge will cover this flange, so any of this metal that's kind of bent, you won't see it.
I got a new Bus Life t-shirt
For Christmas.
for Christmas.
Woohoo!